Coach Lee Roper here after U23 World Championships. Men's freestyle concludes, and a big day for you guys and your athlete Jax Forrest gets the gold medal. What's it like for you being in the corner for that 17-14 match, a wild match like that?
It's a joy, man. Try and stay as calm as you can, but when you care about a guy that much and he puts that much passion and work into it, it's hard to sit in that corner and be calm, but that's kind of the job. Kind of takes me back. Taylor Lujan prepared me for a guy like that for a lot of years. He had all kinds of crazy wild matches, so I'm pretty decent sitting in the corner and staying calm, but just a joy to be around a guy like that, man. And the way he lives his life, he's not just a world champion today. It's so many days before that. And to see a guy his age just turn his eyes on something that high in his life and really pursue it with everything he has, I mean, that's one of the joys of being a coach, man, to get to see guys make decisions like that in their life.
What do you think, as you watch Jax, throughout the summer as you're coaching him, but throughout this tournament, what do you think separates him from other wrestlers?
Competitiveness. His desire to win, and you can see it in the way he wrestles. Sometimes it's too big, right? He wants to score in every position. He wants to find points in every position. He wants to come out on top in every position. So it's just his overall competitiveness. You see it in the room every day. And even with the things he doesn't like to do, he puts a lot of effort into them and tries to do them really well because it ties into him going out there and being able to compete at his highest ability. So competitive.
What do you like about him accepting the challenge here after seniors? And I'm sure that's a tough decision after a senior tournament, coming in fifth. He wants to come here, and he said it to me just a minute ago. I'm coming here to get gold. Like, I needed to do it.
Yeah, it was right after that bronze match, and man, a match like that, it causes some scars, right? So trying to think about what to say to him and how to get him back on the horse, get him back pursuing those things. And as I was thinking about that, my phone buzzed, and I pulled it out of my pocket, and it said, U23 World Champ, let's do it. So it was pretty simple. He just set it in motion. Once he got back by himself and just kind of got over that match, he decided what the next course of action is, and we got to talk about it later. When you have a big disappointment in your life like that, you can dwell on it and you can stay in the past, and as time moves on, that just becomes less and less effective for you. And one of the main ways to do that, and I talk about it a lot with guys, is just change your focus. What else are you focused on? So instead of focusing on a disappointing bronze match, he just turned his focus to the next event where he wanted to be the best in the world, and it's just another step along the way of what we hope is going to be an awesome career.
What do you think about this team? This Team USA, we just clinched the team title at Jax win. So, just being a part of this crew, what do you see?
Man, let me tell you, the best thing about this, and the victories are great, and you learn so much from the defeat, and you grow a lot in those areas. But really what this is about are the relationships you make, and man, it's just awesome people. That's one of the best things that I've had since coming around and getting to be around these guys and traveling with them a pretty good bit this summer. There's just some amazing people involved, and especially some of the people that nobody see that are behind the scenes, that are always behind the curtain, the support staff. It's just amazing, man. They're a really fun group to be around, and they're all really proud to put USA on their back and on their chest and go represent the country in a manner that we're all really proud of, man. So just being around the group of people, that's the best part of all this, the relationships you build on these trips.
100%. Last thing, just tell me what's going on around Cowboy RTC and what you guys have planned for the future.
We're not busy at all, man. We're just kicking back, relaxing, you know what I mean? Just sitting on the couch. No, we got a lot going on, man. So right now, a lot of the guys, they're like getting a little bit of recovery and getting back focused. We've got an event coming up. We'll have a few guys doing RAF, maybe here or there. We've got an event coming up in November where we're going to wrestle the French team. We've got a duel then. So we're kind of getting geared up, and we'll start a little competition phase to make sure everybody's ready for that. And then just start getting on the track and getting in competition swing again. We really believe in competing. It's one of the things that David really stands for. He wants guys out being battle tested. So we're starting to ramp up and getting that competition mindset again, and starting to get out and start trying to kick a little bit more butt. So it's crazy for me to think this is the downtime right now, but this is a little bit of the downtime. We'll start ramping it up come November when Stilly Boys Nationals comes in.
I guess one other thing I want to ask you, just from a coaching perspective, what are you trying to gain, if anything, like what are you trying to gain or learn or pick from, you've got some of the top coaches from the country, from the world here, for a week, what is the experience like for you as a coach, and then, would you encourage others to put themselves in this position if they want to rise in the coaching ranks?
Oh yeah, it's man, if you know me, like learning and picking people's brains, one of the things I enjoy the most. So when you're in this type of environment and you have a lot of downtime, honestly, it's one of the main things we have to do here is kill time for our athletes. It really gives you an opportunity to have some pretty deep conversations with people and really get into the nuts and bolts about what makes them tick personally. And again, you pick up some things that really, not just with wrestling and coaching, but really you add to your life. And again, it just goes back to what we were talking about before. It's all about the relationships. For a guy like me, a wrestling nerd and junkie, man, getting around this environment, I couldn't be. I'm kidding a candy store, man. I'll be smiling all the time. And I tell my wife, if you catch me frowning, kick me in the butt. I got nothing to frown about right now. Incredible experience, man, being around these guys and getting to see them achieve at the highest level. So it's just awesome. Appreciate you.